Hi everyone, some of you might have seen last week's episode when Nicole and I made this chair. Now during that episode we had a couple of failures. We had some resin go off in the cup and it ended up cooking our pencils. Now I did see a lot of comments suggesting that I should take this blank and turn it into something else. Now the top suggestion was to turn this into an egg, which I think is a great idea, but we're going to have one big problem. There's a lot of air pockets in there, so I think what I'm going to have to do with this is do a double turn. I'll have to turn this into an egg, then recast it and turn it into an egg again. Now before I start turning, the first thing I need to do is get this out of the cup and onto a waste block. Now that the first turning is complete, I can part it off, put it back in some resin and fill these voids. Some of you might be wondering how I'm going to get this resin into those voids. Well, I'm going to use my RESINERS machine. Now normally you'd use this machine to degas your resin prior to pouring to get rid of the bubbles. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a vacuum which will pull all the air out of the voids, and then when I release the vacuum, all this coloured resin will go into the voids. So now that I've replaced all the voids with resin, it's time to put this in the pressure pot to cure overnight. Well, it looks like that RESINERS machine did a great job of filling the voids. Now if you guys want to try it for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description. And if you use code BENSWORX, you'll also get a discount. Now the next thing I need to do is get this on a waste block so we can start the double turning. You know, I think this is going to look really good, and I reckon you'll think so too, and that's why I'm going to randomly add it into someone's Etsy order over the next few days. so if anyone's interested, I'll leave a link in the description. Now let's give it a sand and a polish. I've just added some new eggs to the store. I've got the dolphin, the sea turtle, the rover and the cow. And don't forget, I'll be randomly adding this egg into someone's Etsy order over the next few days. Perfect. Now let's check it out. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, let me know by hitting the like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.